Come along with us as we spend some time at an amazing place in Sandusky, Ohio. We love this park so much that we plan to visit at least once a week during the 2025 season. Amazing rides, fantastic food, and plenty of fun waits for us here at America's Roller Coast.
Hello everybody and welcome to Cedar Point.
Today we want to show you one of our favorite places to eat and ride a 49-year-old new to us roller coaster. What better way to get there than to take the Sky Ride?
Whoever came up with the saying, "Whatever you do, don't look down," obviously never had the pleasure of being carried into the clouds on Skyride. On this epic gondola journey, riders are leisurely lifted at 92 feet in the air, over a half mile, and treated to 360-degree views of Cedar Point, Lake Erie, and the magnificently landscaped gardens below. This ride could be considered more scenic than walking from Corkscrew to Midway Carousel, or vice versa. Along its journey over the Midway, you are brought eye level with the daring Raptor. The bright colors of the gondola will keep guests below looking up at the sky as you pass by. There is no better way to get from point A to point B than a ride giving a vantage point of the whole park. So it's safe to say that while you're making your way up, you'll want to look left, right, backwards, forwards, and without a doubt, down.
Our destination is up ahead. It's time for some food and fun.
At the end of the main Midway lies a blast from the past. You may not actually be driving up to Coaster's Diner, but walking into this 50s themed restaurant takes you back in time with a classic vibe and the neon lights tracing the script. The retro decor, groovy music, and checkered floor makes the perfect scene for serving up fan favorites of the 50s and today. Take your taste buds back in time with a cheeseburger basket, malted milkshakes, and homemade pies, handcrafted with love. This record breaker's a heartbreaker. You can't miss its iconic blue track and white supports as you walk under it in the middle of the Midway. Red trains create the all-American color scheme inspired by the U.S. Bicentennial in 1976, the year the ride opened. Looking through the eye of the inversions that gives it its name can give you a taste of the teeth-clenching courage needed to ride. Corkscrew was the first coaster in the world that featured 3 inversions, and it hasn't looked back since. Strap in and brace yourself because this steel track shows no mercy. It'll turn you up, down, around, inside out, and back again. After that first loop, it'll take your nerves of steel and push them to the limit. Gravity has no bounds as you flip upside down going 38 miles per hour and make eye contact with the park goers below. Once you're in, you'll never look at Cedar Point's Midway the same again. Okay, so we just went on the Corkscrew for the very first time, and we had been putting it off for so long just because it seemed so little and not really worth much, but we had a really good time.
That was fun. The first drop is really short. Even people who don't like big, tall roller coasters and people who don't like that goofy feeling you feel in your belly, they would probably like it.
Yeah.
If they got really long legs and big old feet though, definitely don't get in like row number 7. Which is like the front of that part of the train. Get in row number 8, which is the second seat. You have more foot room.
In the front, whichever section of the train you're in, there's going to be giant places for the wheels and nowhere to put your feet.
Yep. But it comes on down kind of a short hill and you go through exactly a few corkscrews, just the way it sounds. And it was built in 1976. I'm 45 years old. It's been around my whole life, and that's the first time I rode it.
And it's a pretty good ride, so if you're skipping it because it's small, don't.
Don't skip it.
Thanks for hanging out with us as we learn about this iconic destination in Sandusky, Ohio. We will be here as much as we can this year, checking out the dining, rides, and attractions. Please like the video if you support our channel, and subscribe to see more of what we're up to at America's Roller Coast.